This tree is a symbol of India's broken justice system, where rape is rarely punished. This man found his teenage daughter and her cousin hanging from it. I met him in 2014. He told me his girls had been raped and murdered. He wanted to see the accused hanged in public. It was the first big case after the Delhi gang rape of 2012 when tougher rape laws were introduced. They were meant to make it easier for women and girls to register complaints with the police. The death penalty for rape was introduced and special fast-track courts set up. But for the Badaयूं family, it has been a slow and difficult journey. Over the years, the papers have piled up. First, the investigators said they didn't have enough evidence to prove rape and murder, so the suspects were set free. The family challenged this and got the case reopened, but charges have been reduced to just molestation and kidnap.
The law says that cases should be heard quickly, but the courts are deaf to our pleas. I've been doing the rounds of courts, but the poor hardly ever get justice.
For the mother, it's a battle that's gone on too long.
I just hope we are still alive to see justice being done.
Gyan Singh is the lawyer representing the Badaयूं family. The case is being heard in a fast-track court, but they can't power through a system creaking at the seams.
कोर्ट्स के लिए विशेष सुविधाएं नहीं है. कभी कभी कोई एफएसआर रिपोर्ट है और बहुत सारी रिपोर्ट्स हैं वो विलम्ब से आ पाती हैं. कभी कभी एविडेंस जैसे हम सरकारी गवाह हैं जैसे आईओ है डॉक्टर है ये लोग ट्रांसफ़र पे चले जाते हैं तो दूर से संबंध तामील होने में दिक्कत होती है देर से आते हैं तो इसी वजह से थोड़ा विलम्ब हो जाता है.
Government figures bear this out. There were 95,000 pending rape cases at the end of 2013. This had risen to 145,000 by the end of 2019. Some question the point of the laws.
I think these are hollow populist measures where they're trying to quell that public outrage that has happened around that particular incident. The legal mechanisms for enforcing these laws are not changed. Now, sentencing punishment, it comes at the very end of a criminal justice, at the end of the trial. And before that, both the victim and the accused, they have to go through a lot of processes.
But some parents are abusing the law to punish their daughters. They're filing false rape cases and causing untold suffering. We are calling this woman Usha.
When I told my lover that my parents did not approve of our match, we had to elope. But my father found me and brought me back. He beat me up with a rope and sticks, starved me, and then sold me off to another man.
Usha was 17 at the time. She ran away again, fell pregnant, and got married to her lover. But legal reforms had raised the age of consent from 16 to 18 years. She was considered unable to give consent, and her parents were able to accuse her lover of rape, getting him and his family thrown in jail.
I was accused of conspiring with my son to kidnap her. I spent 2 weeks in jail. Her family then ransacked our house, broke the door, and took away our animals. We had to go into hiding to save our lives.
Seema is from a non-governmental organization called Anandi. They helped Usha get her husband's family out on bail. Their support also meant Usha could stand up to her parents.
When I turned 18, I filed a case of trafficking against my own father. If young women could marry men of their choice, the world would be a much happier place.
Many parents want to control their girls. Abuse of the law is widespread in this district in the western state of Gujarat.
जब अभ्यास किया तो 2014, 13, 14, 15 की एफआईआर्स हमने देखी थी जिसमें ज़्यादातर देखा जाए तो 95% एफआईआर्स पेरेंट्स ने कराई थी. तो ऐसा लगता है कि पोक्सो का सही मायने में उसका उपयोग न्याय की तरफ नहीं जा रहा है. बहुत बड़ी समस्या है कि लड़कियों को कहीं पे बोलने की छूट नहीं है और एक वस्तु तरीके देखा जाता है.
There are no figures for how many false cases go to court. Lawyers say they have strong anecdotal evidence. It highlights a deeper problem which no law can change.
In all walks of life, we see that women are at an unequal position. They have less access to resources, be it education, be it healthcare, and therefore, in some ways, therefore, they become lesser citizens. So even when you speak about caste inequality, it's Dalit women who are more marginalized than Dalit men.
These Dalit activists want to break the shackles of their oppression. Manisha and her sister are lawyers. They are helping Dalit rape survivors become lawyers too. Dalits are at the bottom of the Hindu caste hierarchy, like this woman we are calling Maya.
Earlier, I would keep crying as I recalled those horrific memories. I built the confidence to speak up and stay positive only after I came here. I then decided to study law so I can fight for Dalit women like me who are forced to keep quiet about atrocities.
A lot of pain and anger hides behind that resolve. Maya was harassed for weeks by an upper caste man. He then raped her. She filed a complaint but was forced to withdraw it after he married her. Her family said it would save her from the social stigma of being a rape victim. But the marriage was hell of a different kind.
My husband's family would say, "You're a Dalit, like a dirty drain. We hate to even look at you." He would come home drunk and abuse me for filing a police case against him. He would beat me and force me to perform unnatural sexual acts even when I refused. I didn't know what to do. I even thought of committing suicide.
Manisha helped Maya reopen her old rape complaint, adding the charge of unnatural sexual acts. Manisha knows it's dangerous work, but is driven by love for her people.
दलित महिलाएं उनको एक ऑब्जेक्टिव की तरह प्रकाश लोग देखते हैं, तो इसीलिए उनको वो मतलब जैसे जब चाहें यूज कर सकते हैं, छोड़ सकते हैं। और जो भी महिलाएं उनको लगता है कि ये इस अत्याचार के खिलाफ आवाज़ उठाएंगी तो उनको मर्डर कर दिया जाता है। इकोनॉमिक स्टेटस सारा ख़त्म हो जाएगा, उनको भूखा रहना पड़ेगा और उनको न्याय भी नहीं। पुलिस प्रशासन पूरा उन्हीं के हाथ में है, पूरा कोर्ट उन्हीं के हाथ में है, जितना भी पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर है वो सब उनका लोगों का दबदबा है।
In this Dalit neighborhood, as in many across the country, women are gathering to support each other. There is anger, a few laughs, and a growing resolve.
मुझे कानूनों के बारे में, मैं स्कूल स्टूडेंट थी, कुछ नहीं पता था, बट मैंने ये सोच लिया कि मुझे इसके खिलाफ लड़ना है। और ये मतलब मुझे कुछ भी हो जाए, मेरी जान भी चली जाए, पर मुझे जो लोगों के साथ हिंसा हो रही है वो विक्टिम बन के मर रहे हैं, मुझे ऐसे नहीं मरना है, मुझे लड़ते हुए मरना है। मुझे एक विक्टिम की तरह नहीं, मुझे एक लीडर की तरह मरना है।